Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So in this video is part 2 of my 2-part series. Alright, if you haven't checked out part 1 yet, I suggest that you do. Okay, I'll attach a link in this video, which should be here or here. Yeah, so it's part 2 of my 2-part series of 10 things that I wish I knew earlier that would have made my life easier. In this video, I'll be going over the last 5 things that I wish I knew earlier, right? That would have made my life so much easier. All right, so without further ado, let's get right into the video. Okay, all right. So number 6 of things I wish I knew earlier was to forgive yourself. Forgive yourself and remember to breathe. Yeah, like you grow up and you make mistakes. Okay, you make mistakes and you do things that are not in your best interest or in the best interest of the people around you. But when you're young, you're selfish and you do stuff. And you don't necessarily think about all the people that it affects or it could affect or how this could possibly affect you or your future. And then you do those things and then you fast forward to the future and you reap the rewards, not the rewards, but you reap the side effects. You live through the side effects of everything that you did, and you're living your older self like, why did I do this? Why did I do that? Yada, yada, yada. And it plays over in your head all the time, you know? But at that time, you'll take a step back and you'll breathe. All right, you'll breathe and you'll take it in strides and you'll forgive yourself for everything that you did. And you will remember that all the things that you did led you to where you are right now. Okay, all the things that you did, you had to do them so that you can become who you are today. All right, so forgive yourself, breathe, and understand that you are no longer that person. But that person helped feed and intertwining to become who you are now, right? Okay, number 7 is let your imagination and your creativity run wild. It's okay to have imagination. Imagination leads to innovation. Let's go with innovation. So number 7 is pretty big to me and it's pretty close to my heart. Let your imagination and creativity run wild. I can provide a list of entrepreneurs and innovative thinkers who allowed their imaginations to run wild. Okay. Tesla, I think drones are pretty cool. The fact that I'm on a YouTube platform is pretty cool. And I think whoever designed it allowed their imaginations to run wild. Walt Disney allowed his imagination to run wild. So a lot of people do it. And you should too. Because in today's society where people come up with so many things and so many business plans and do so many things their own life, it's pretty obvious that nothing is impossible, really and truly. Nothing is possible. And you don't need to have all the steps figured out. You don't need to see like the full staircase. Okay, you just need to take it one step at a time. So allow yourself to sit there and listen to some music and let your imagination run wild and go with you where it will. It's okay. And as an adult, that's okay too. That's okay, right? Okay. People like to tell you that you need to grow up and you need to be realistic and you need to think about how everything is going to go together, how everything is going to go together, how everything is going to unfold. You need to have everything figured out. This, that, and the third. All of these things come at you when you grow up and you tell yourself like you have to figure it out and you have to have everything planned out and mapped out and you have to have your moves all strategically ahead. But just take it one step at a time, right? Take it in strides and just let your imagination run wild. And your creativity would burst. And once you come up with that idea, run with it. Okay? Run with it, follow it, trust it, act on it. It's all you. It's all you. It's all you. It comes from your mind. It's all you. Okay? That came out as many tips, but you get what I mean. Number 8 is to find your own voice. Find your own voice. Yeah, find your own voice. How do you find your own voice is something for another video, right? But find your own voice. Find what sets you apart. Find what makes you you. Is it the sound of your voice? You know, is it the way that you dance, the way that you laugh? Like, all these things add up to your personality and makes you you. What do you like? What do you dislike? What do you stand for? You know? What are you against? And stuff like that. So find your own voice. Find what is unique to you. Find your passion, as I said before in a previous video. Find your passion. Find what makes you dazzle and razzle and stuff like that. Find what makes you you. Okay? Is it speaking? Is it dancing? Is it engaging? Is it persuading an audience with the way that you write, the way that you talk? Could you become a songwriter? Are you great at poems? Are you great at making peace between two parties by the way that you talk, by the way that you negotiate, you know, and stuff like that? Find your voice. Okay? That came off as so many other tips, but you get what I mean. Okay. Number 9 is to set standards for your friends and future romantic relationships. Okay? So set standards for your friends too. Like, set standards. What are your do's and your don'ts? What are your deal breakers in friendships? Like, what criteria do you have? It seems very structured, this setting standard for your friends, but having a friend is a beautiful thing, right? Having a good friend is a really, really beautiful thing. But for your sake, for your own sake, for your own sanity, for your own peace of mind, you need to set standards. You need to have those things that you feel like, if they do this, even though I don't think they will do it, because the person I know would never do it, but if they did it one day, it's the end of it. It's the end of the road. Okay? And it won't be just one thing. It'll probably be a list of things. And it's important for you to write these things down so that you don't stray from them and so that they're firm. Because you feel like you know them in the back of your head. Like, okay, there's like obvious things that I know. But it's beauty. There's beauty when you write things down. It's like it's set in stone. There's power in the pen. It's like you're saying, okay, these are the things that I live by. Fall in line, or get out of my life and stuff like that. All right. And the last thing that I have here on my list is to have a moral compass. Yeah. Sounds pretty self-explanatory. Like, everybody has a moral compass, you know. But just write down the things that you will never do. The things that you vow that you won't ever do or you won't ever stray from. Okay, having your own set of values, your own set of morals, and setting them in stone, writing them down, you know that you guide yourself by these things and you won't ever stray from them, right? This channel is all about improving yourself and becoming the best version of you for you. Okay, everybody else reaps the benefit of you becoming the best version of you. Your family and your friends do. They're just like, oh, this newfound you is amazing. But you're doing this for you. To have a clear conscience, a clear frame of mind, and so on and so forth, right? Okay, so that's all I have for today's video. Thank you guys for watching. If you like any of the content that you see on my page, please subscribe and press the notification bell. You can reach out to me on any of my social media, and my social media tags will be in the description bar. And like this video, share it with a friend, and leave a comment, okay? So for now, stay safe, and I'll see you next time.